Hey everybody, welcome to the JLash Show. My name is Jackson Lasher. Welcome back to episode 28. JLash Show in the dark. Let's do this. It's after sunset, so I'm excited to do this. Also, we're gonna get to MLB news first. So the Phillies tie the series with the Braves, even though they got rained out Wednesday. So it sucks, but like I mean, they're a good team. I feel like that they're gonna get better, even though they're playing right now. They're losing like 5-1 as we speak. So I think that they're gonna be a-okay. All right. The Phillies have a 36-20 record as we speak, but that's gonna probably be 36-21 unless they can make a comeback. And they're going into the series with the 29-28 Milwaukee Brewers. So. The Rockies still have the worst record in the MLB. How shocked. So, to talk about the Phillies with me today, we're introducing Declan Rash, Dan Rash's brother, who came on episode 18. What's up, Declan?
What's up, JLash? Thanks for having me.
Oh, of course. I had to get you on because Dan came on. So,
Yep.
all right. So, how we feel about the Phillies right now?
I feel like the Phillies, they're doing pretty decent, besides Bryce Harper's injury, obviously.
Yeah, he did get hit by pitch by I think was that like the first game that they played because
Yeah, yeah, I think it was the first game of the series.
95 mile per hour baseball hitting his place where he got surgery.
Yeah, yeah, it's
He's
bad.
Strider's a you know what for that. God, he
Yeah,
had
I
injured
know.
our best player, but I hope that Bryce Harper gets better because I knew Strider wasn't intentional on that pitch. So it's
Yeah,
very, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I feel like it was a retaliation pitch from Strider. So I mean, that's what it looked like. So
yeah. So,
it sucked because Bryce Harper is one of our best players, but we hope he gets better soon. I think Schwarber, since we are 2 days away from June now, one day probably when this gets released, but 2 days if this gets released today. Uh, they're 2 days away from June, and that June is Schwarber's best month, and he already has 19 homers on the season. So I think he's
I
gonna
know.
have at least like 50 on the season at like after this. I
Yeah,
that's like projected.
yeah, he's been going crazy. But
I,
it is bad that we lost Bryce Harper. He's one of our best hitters.
oh, he is one of our best hitters, so we're gonna have to rely on like Trey Turner and like Kyle Schwarber. JT Realmuto isn't like the best catcher ever because I mean he's just weakening, and I think he is starting to get a little bit older. So we'll have to
Yeah,
kind of see how that plays out.
yeah,
Cal Riley is the best in the MLB right now. I would think so because he's doing very excellent as a catcher.
yeah, he's pretty good. Did they say how long Bryce Harper is going to be injured for?
He was not playing today. I'm not sure if he's coming back tomorrow. I will have to check on that, but I don't think there's like a expected due date, not as I know of. So we'll have to. I mean, I'm just keeping a watch on Harper, but he'll probably be back in the next few days because his X-ray turned out to be negative.
Yeah, it's good that it wasn't a major injury.
That's very, very, very fortunate. God, that would have been awful losing him. But I mean, if he's injured, we need him to be out to heal up. We don't want to
Yeah,
play
we,
while
we,
he's
we
injured.
need him for the postseason.
Yeah, the postseason. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm hoping we will make the postseason. We're going to be very close with the Mets this year, I think. And the Braves are also becoming contenders because as they started the season like 0-7, now they got Acuna back, and even though Strider's probably like 3-3, 4-3 right now, I think um I think he's having an okay season so far. So their batting lineup and the pitching lineup and the Braves is okay. So I think that they're gonna kind of compete with all of us this year, honestly.
Yeah, they've been playing solid so far. So
Yeah, and the Nationals, of course, really are contenders this year because they're still kind of rebuilding, but they got James Wooden, one of the best outfielders right now in like the MLB. He's very hot. He's very young.
yeah, but so the Phillies, we've been doing really good.
Yeah, the Phillies, yeah, they've been doing very good. And I think uh we can keep doing better, then we'll be good. Also, the Marlins, they're also kind of doing their own thing, but like, of course, they're not going to really compete. They're not really doing great this season.
Yeah, they're doing all right, I guess.
Yeah, I don't really keep tabs on them because they're not the Phillies. I always keep tabs on the Phillies because they're my number one team. I mean, why would
Yeah,
I
yeah,
keep tabs on the Phillies?
of course.
Yeah. So also I saw that the Eagles are looking to trade Bryce Huff, I believe, to like the LA Rams or something like that.
I thought we already did trade him.
No, but they're working on a trade with like some team. I think it's the Rams or it might be some team like out there, but they are definitely working on a trade to trade Bryce Huff out because he's just been really bad this season.
Yeah, he didn't really do much, and I feel like if we could get good value out of him, that'd be good.
Yeah, I mean, we could get cash out of him and we would probably find someone better. He was pretty bad last season.
Yeah, he didn't do anything really.
Now, the CJ Gardner Johnson, who the Eagles like traded away or let go, that
I
he
think that was a huge loss.
no, that was probably one of the biggest losses this season. I don't care
Yeah,
about the other ones. I mean, I like some of those people, but like CJ, we let him go once. We saw that we couldn't do good without him, so we added him back, and now we let him go again. Like, what is the
I know.
organization doing?
I think that was stupid. I mean, we also lost Slay, but he's also getting like old, you know.
Yeah, Slay, yes, he's getting old, but CJ, I mean, I hope Howie has a problem, and I think that Howie does have a little bit of a plan for this Eagles team, and I think the front office has a plan for this Eagles team as well. I mean, we still got Jalen Hurts, and we still got all those players,
We
but
still got Reed Blankenship though for safety. He's really good.
yeah, Reed Blankenship, don't we still have him, or did they let him go? Because I
No,
think
we still have him.
yeah, I knew we still had him because yeah, because I didn't see anything like on the Eagles Instagram saying thank you for whatever. So I'm thankful for that because he's young. So
Yeah, yeah, he's a key player.
yeah, he's we got to keep him. And I mean, our whole team in general is very young. We have been I think we're like one of the youngest teams like right now.
Yeah, we really don't have a weak point on our team, you know.
Yes, that's what I like about the Eagles. So they shouldn't have let anyone go. They let Kellen Moore go to uh New Orleans, I believe. Yes, New Orleans as their new offensive coordinator. So
Yeah, I don't know why he left.
yeah, Vic Fangio's still at defensive coordinator, so that's very fortunate.
Yeah, he was really good for us this year.
He was a stud.
I know.
He was a huge stud for the defense because their defense, if they didn't have Vic Fangio, uh, I think they wouldn't have played very good, honestly.
Well, you saw we did like what 2 years ago when we I forget who we had defensive
Uh,
coordinator before he came
I
in.
think it was Brian Johnson
Yeah, he was not good at all.
because he was crap.
I know he was
Ugh.
terrible.
They hired him like off the Bears or something like that. Like what?
Yeah, I know that
Why
was
would
a
you hire
terrible
someone off
decision.
the Bears?
I know.
Because that was one of the worst. That was one of the worst. Ugh.
Yeah.
So it was a pleasure having you on tonight, Declan.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
All right.
All
See you,
right.
JLash.
See you later. So now for the NBA news, the Knicks force a game 6 over the Indiana Pacers, which is probably one of the best games. I mean, if the Knicks win this, they're going to a game 7. I mean, that would be amazing. That would be a thriller that I'm willing to watch. Okay, so now OKC is going to the NBA Finals, which is amazing. So I'm very, very glad that they could make it to the finals. So in the NHL Finals is set number 3, the Florida Panthers, and the number 3 Edmonton Oilers. So make sure you guys go and watch that. So with that being said, that is it for episode 28. So tune in and follow our social media accounts: Facebook, Instagram, True Social, Reddit, all that stuff. And also, we're the HHTV Hat, of course, promoting the HHTV merch. So I want you guys to have a good night. JLash